Hello, welcome back to episode 10 of the Outpath series. On, I did a little bit of offline grinding, but the thing is, I'm trying to like dictate, which is whether what's going to be enjoyable to watch and what's not going to be, and that is something I didn't think about when I first started playing this. Just because, like, I think the game, when you're playing it yourself, is relaxing, it's calm, and it's peaceful, but that's if you're in the experience, I feel. And I don't know how enjoyable it is to watch just a plant lose health or something just smelt as you stand there and click it away. So I'm going to try and keep the bulk of the grinding off screen and then come back into just full gameplay, where progress can be made and there can be advancements and new things to enjoy. And I feel like that is going to be the best experience. I'm trying to put myself in a viewer's perspective, and I feel like that is the best way, most definitely. Now we have 2 books. We did get some money from the bell. We had 400,000 from the bell, if I'm not mistaken, which is quite a lot. Duration of food and potions is increased. Okay, that can be good if we find like a really good food, or just like even like a better crit time is good. Location: 10% chance of crafting an item. So if I craft 1, it could be 2. That is actually going to potentially speed up things a lot if that can be upgraded for a non-exorbitant amount. I would also like to say we basically doubled subscribers in a day almost. And I know having 1 subscriber turn into 2 is isn't that exciting to some people, but to me it's literally doubling the amount of people that are subscribing and coming back in just 1 day. And I find that to be so fascinating, so amazing that another person decided that it's worth their time to come back and subscribe and see what content I put out. And I am once again very appreciative. And I don't think that'll ever go away. Of just how amazing it is to have someone share their time with you, to give you their time or to give you their support. Maybe they don't want to watch, but maybe they just want to bump up that number and give you support, and that's amazing to me. Because every number that grows closer to 1,000, which is the level you need for monetization, is amazing, obviously. Whether that's by 1 or 10 or 100, like, another person decided that I was worth their time to keep in their subscriptions, and I thank you for that. Now, what it was going to be on the agenda for today is obviously expansion and upgrading our tools to accommodate this island. Because that's how long it takes to get a tree normally. I also need to find a good pivot point for a automatic miner. What are they called again? Sorry. A mining post. And then I also want to go ahead and expand the island since we have enough money to do so, luckily. There we go, fully expanded. That is unfortunate. So it seems like we're going to have 2 separate mining posts and 2 separate electrifiers then. Luckily it worked out over there so we could share one, but it doesn't seem to be like that over here, and that's completely fine. And I think these are going to be the final 2 of these books. All rocks drop an additional coal. So coal's never going to be an issue again. That's what I just got. Momentum increases damage per click combo. So the longer we click on something, the better the damage will be. And I know it's only 0.05 right now, but even that can add up. Just how 1 subscriber turns into 2. It adds up very quickly. So now we have to find the best pivot point to get the full 10 meters in. Wait, what? There's a 3rd book here. Okay. Markets now collect 100 credits every 10 seconds. So, markets. I don't even think I had that researched, but now that's a passive income. I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. You can just let them be and they'll... Yeah, markets. I just decided it wasn't exactly worth my time, if I'm going to be honest. And you can also notice, if you have a sharp enough eye, that I got rid of the scythe. I believe that from what I have right now, I have enough souls to... Yeah, 200 souls, 150. Wow. Okay, never mind. Maybe I don't have enough souls. But we'll get to that problem when we get to it. Right now, the biggest thing I found issues with was leather. Making sure I had enough leather, which means making sure I had enough hide, which means making sure I can't use the scythe, is my biggest issue at the moment. But let's go ahead. We have the exact resources for this. Increase our total damage by another 10% than what we already have. And of course, a ring can never hurt. Now, we did spend a lot of Leslight there, and I think out of all of these, I'm gonna be honest, this might be a shocking choice, but shovel seems the best. Simply because of the amount of leaves we're going to need. And shovels are the way to get the leaves. All purpose, I do think pickaxe is the way to go, but for that island specifically, I do believe shovel will be the best thing we can get. And that turned 100 seconds into 2 seconds, because it's now 25%. I will also go ahead and place as many markers down as we can right now. I think as many passive sources of income is going to be best. Where to put those markets is a very good question. I think we should just turn this one little bit into our marketplace, honestly. The research table of here, I think we demolish it. I genuinely think we demolish this and go ahead and start building some marketplaces. This is going to be the production island over here. As soon as I find them, of course. Utilities? Okay, utilities. Once again, we need leather now. Let's just see what a marketplace does normally, though. So I can basically sell things. I'm not selling the emeralds. We need emeralds for reinforced threads. I can't sell the mushrooms either because we need 300 of those and we only have 77. I will go ahead and sell the flint though. But look, it's already generated 300 and I think if we stack those and then just let them run in the background, that could be amazing. Because it doesn't say they have a limit or anything, so... Go ahead and build as many as we can for the moment. I guess we'll have to do it like that. It doesn't look too good. We'll just do it like that. Well, before we continue, I can still reach this one, right? Yeah, I can still reach this one. I don't think I'm ever really going to be using the marketplaces for anything other than... I need so much wood right now for the blessed things. It's not a good deal. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using these for anything other than collecting money. So, I think it's okay to group them as much as possible. I don't know if I can spare that leather. I'm going to go ahead and check before I proverbially shoot myself in the foot. That is just a saying. It's a weird saying, but it's the best one for that incident. Proverbially. And if I don't care about the bag, which I do, and then, you see, look, because now I have to have another 50 leather, just for these two. But I don't think I'm going to be sparing the reinforced thread, because chlorophyll, excuse me, is so incredibly expensive to make when it comes to flowers and blue ahahu. And I'm eventually going to run out of seaweed and fiber as well, which also means I can't make as much thread as I want, because now the fiber does also need to go to chlorophyll as well. Where was that? Duplicate. 1.5 million. Never mind. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit down and then we'll go ahead and look into that one later. But yeah, we fully got all of these now. 40% credits. I mean, easy credits, so why not? Momentum might be good, but it's very expensive. Critical damage for that cheap is always good. Don't. I found out that right-clicking it basically just gets rid of its existence, which is never going to be good. I should definitely... I've just forgot about Wallop's existence, which is completely on me. We should definitely get into that one. It'll just make things a lot easier, a lot quicker. I think the biggest thing I've neglected so far is the skills. The early game skills that could have just been so huge. So we have marketplace earning money over there, which I think is marketplaces earning money over there. I'm trying to be as calm as possible, but the more advanced, the more excited I get, and the more enjoyment I'm having. I don't know, something in me just loves to see progress and loves to know that I'm doing better than I was like 2 seconds ago. It's just amazing to me, is all I can really say. And I've completely neglected this part. And by neglected, I mean I haven't put down the auto mining post, that's what it is. I believe that's the best. Maybe not. I'm going to head and finally put on the glasses. Show the radius. Yeah, I'm wasting all of this radius back here. That was not the best play then. Let's go ahead and replace this. Maybe somewhere like right here, I feel would be better. Get rid of the hammer, please. And then I genuinely feel like right here is somewhere right here, maybe. If we can get rid of that. You see how fast that goes with the new shovel? I feel like that was definitely the best investment currently. Why is it being difficult? And then look, now I'm utilizing much more of that instead of... Yeah, I think that was a perfect placement. Sure, we're still not getting all of this, but what can you really do about it? We have all this covered, so now we have to find the best placement for over here. Which might very well be right over here. From the look of it, and 10 meters. I'm thinking right there is amazing. Let's go ahead and see if that assumption was correct. Is any space wasted, quote unquote? I can't get it all, but I think that's pretty good for... It's a little wasted right here, so we could potentially move it over to get this as well. If we're really going to... Well, because then I cut in on this, and then I waste it. I'm not going to make it perfect. I know it's not going to be perfect, so I'm not going to basically focus on perfection, and then almost kind of annoy myself. And now we need more brick. Good to know. I have plenty of coal, and coal is not really going to be an issue ever. Simply because we now have that each one rock gives me an extra coal, which is already amazing. Because I have plenty, I can even craft coal. Wow, okay. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, I have 600. The limit is coal, which is very funny. But I'm gonna get as much brick as possible. Actually, let me go ahead and not do that. 160. Craft. 160. Just to fully utilize it, speed it up. And this is for the other energizer, so... A big issue I'm going to run into very soon that I will have to be prepared for is amber. Amber is going to be running very scarce, and currently the best way to get it is still the amber cave, and even then it seems rare in there, so that's definitely not good. Going to 160 that. And I'm thinking for these that are going to be out of reach no matter what, we build a chloroform one. We build 2 chloroforms, maybe 3, but it seems like this can still get it on occasion. I'm thinking we build 2 things per chloroform. Is it chlorophyll or chloroform? Chlorophyll. My bad, not chloroform. Oh my god, not chloroform. Chlorophyll. That was a very embarrassing mistake. Chlorophyll, thank you. And how much is that? We have the money to spare currently. How much for Wallop? 105. Good to know, good to know. Then let's see how much those are going to be. Not too bad. We do need a lot of Durasteel, which means we're going to need a lot of iron, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead over here. I should definitely invest in more passive island things. I'm not going to lie. I'm already up to 150, and it's only been like not even 10 minutes. Oh, not even 20 minutes, I mean. Yeah, more iron. Max out iron there. Half gold. Excuse me, half gold. And then yeah, we're going to let this all cook. Coal quickly ran out now that we did more than we should have, obviously. That's completely fine. Going to click from there. Going to click from there. And we got 170 coal back, just like that. You see, this is what I was going to plan on doing, but this is what I was going to plan on doing off screen, excuse me. Just because I don't see it as riveting as everything else in this game. I think there's so much more this game has to offer than a lot of farming and grinding, and I feel like that farming and grinding is a good experience as a player, if that makes more sense. I enjoy it personally, but I don't know how enjoyable it is to simply watch it instead of playing it. Because right now, I love seeing this. I love seeing that progress go up. I love seeing me advance, and duplication did activate a couple times there, which is very cool to see. But I love seeing that progress go up. I love seeing more get crafted and crafted. I just don't know how enjoyable that is to watch. That's all. So I will try and... I want to try and minimize that. And I know I'm taking away bushy leaves and everything, but chlorophyll is definitely better than all of that. And I don't know how much... That basically turned... Oh, that's not efficient at all. This might be bad. If these aren't on an energizer of some kind, I don't know how worth it is to even have these. I guess it is a little busted that, now I'm really debating it. Now I'm really debating whether they're worth it or not. Like, if they had a charge of these guys, I would definitely say it's worth it. But a 25 charge and... What about building them over here? What about building one, say, around here? These have much lower health. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see if these are going to be more useful here. I lied. I need more Scarab Blues. I think over there, when things have so much health, it's not going to be good. And if I am committed to having the chlorophyll be over here, then that also means I'm going to have to commit to a passive island over there. Where's the hammer again? Thank you. Once again, just to test it, so I'm not going to farm Scarab Blues or anything like that. You see, this is also a part that I really enjoy. Testing things out, seeing what's the best, what's most efficient, what will definitely succeed and what won't. I personally love that kind of thing. You see? That's so quick now. Okay, I need more gold for an electrifier. Good to know, good to know. Nope, only one gold. Golds do take a long time to smelt, so can't be too upset. That should be more than enough for now. I don't think there was any duplications in that, which I'm not upset about. It is a 10% chance, so you have to manage expectations most certainly. I want it to be on the very edge of, I want to fully utilize Electrifier. So right there. Right there. And then that means we can have... Would this side be better or this side? This side has the better area once we get rid of all the coal. So let's go ahead and get some more Scarab Blues. Add some coal to this. Get some more Scarab Blues. And it might be worth it just to turn these into chlorophylls as well. And then just do manual mining. And have an electrifier right here. That might be a play as well. Another thing I want to engage in is Wallop. Max that out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mine all this out personally. Now, what did I come here for? Is the main question on my mind. Scarab Blues, that's correct. That's right, mind. Which then means we're going to get the bone staff out. It is 200 credits for every summon on the bone staff. which is important to note it, in my opinion. You see, the moment you let them get away, they take that chance and they run with it. One of my favorite enemies, or just entities in the game, is not only these little sugar cubes because they're just cute, but the twigs, little twig guys. I can certainly say they are the highlight of the island, just seeing the little twigs walk around. And if I'm not mistaken, when they drop into the water, they turn into wet twigs, which then makes them so much tougher for some reason. Which I think is a very cool detail that you probably wouldn't notice unless it just happened on its own. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get that island core upgrade and build another one. Let's see, it should be here. Well, you already see how powerful 100 is on the merchants. Let's go ahead and get that up then. I was gonna see if the merchants could pay for another upgrade of themselves. So I definitely think that's worth fully upgrading, genuinely. Unless it gets into the millions, I think that's going to be a great upgrade to have. There we go. We don't need one over there. We don't have anything really automated over there. But I think just for chlorophyll purposes alone, we set an island core here. Except we don't have the amber. I just remembered that. Well, it is a great thing we have the amber pickaxe and the amber cave. Let's go ahead and if this is enough, we're gonna just start mining anything and everything amber. I think this cave has the same respawn rate as everything topside. So once I clear this out fully, I don't know how quickly it'll respawn. I think I'll have to walk out and come back later. But that is definitely a theory we're going to test out. Let's go and see if this entire ground level returns, or if I have to wait for it to respawn. No, so it looks pretty empty. So, it is on the timed respawn as everything else. Good to know, good to know. Now we do have enough for an island core though, so very important. And this will be the beginning island finally turns into a third passive island. And with the electrifier right there, we can finally turn this into a chlorophyll zone as well. Right there will do. And that even gets this side. So, good for us. Chlorophyll will be not an issue at all. Which then means reinforced thread will be that much simpler to get. Well, once we eat. I definitely think getting some leather, not only for the merchants, but just for these, is going to be another big thing we need to do. Also, 100% chance to catch bugs, so we never have to worry about it again. And let's see if we have enough bone. We do. Let's go ahead and craft that then. And now we'll never have to worry about any bugs again. We just click on them and they're captured. And that is the first tool that we have that is fully upgraded. We have maxed out our bug net. That's amazing, personally. I'm in love with the merchant and the possibilities that it represents, if I'm honest now. Now that I've seen the passive ability and just how easy credits are going to be in the future. Well, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to, because it might ramp up massively and it's not going to be easy, you know? But yeah, I think for the time being, this has been amazing progress. And I really hope you enjoyed the content. Let's go ahead and find that moon, if it is out. It doesn't appear to be, sadly, so going to look into the horizon. As always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.